Hey Leo, happy June 2019. I'm doing a fun little thing this month. I'm picking a celebrity goddess from this tarot deck by Faye Orlove to guide and permeate your reading. So we can check in with this girl, woman, whoever she may be. Pardon me. And yeah, we'll just see how she can kind of help guide your reading. Okay, you got I pulled all these. No, too many. Too many girls. Sorry, Leo. I know you want a whole bunch of hot babe celebrity goddesses, but you're gonna have to chill. You need to commit to one. There's your first message. Think about what you're doing to other people when you're it's disrespectful. Just kidding. I don't know what I'm talking about. 5 of 1. Oh my god. Leo. Forget it. You get your way. You get more than one hot babe. A little polyamory going on for you this month, huh, Leo? Alright. I won't judge. Of course not. TLC. Great. And the 5 of Wands. It's a little bit, that energy, 5 of Wands, is a little bit about feeling a little combative, a little defensive, maybe. Okay, so let's dive in to your reading. Oh, okay. Alright. 8 of Wands. Okay. So, Leo, I feel like already in June, this is a very creative month for you. And it sounds like, to me, your creativity involves definitely other people and kind of I think there's kind of okay, this is honestly the truth. There's kind of a romantic vibe with the people you're hanging out with, right? But you're probably not actually dating all these people. It's probably more you're all working together. It's if it were an office comedy, right? You're all working together. But for you specifically, there's a little bit of forward movement. And I think that you're bolstered by the people you're with right now, but also because there's so much rapid movement and change, I think some of those people are feeling kind of because it's 5 of Wands, right? So they're just feeling a little what am I trying to say? Threatened, insecure. Everyone's insecurities are coming out, I think, a little bit because of big swooping. I think it's all just moving really fast, and I think that's causing people to be insecure around you. Maybe some of your insecurity too is coming up. I'm gonna be honest. Let's see. I feel like if I were, I wish I knew more TLC lyrics is all I'm saying. I feel like that would be cute to include in your reading, and I'm kind of failing you on that level. I also pulled the 10 of Swords for you. Whoops. Oof. Honestly, I don't hate the 10 of Swords. Because I feel like the 10 of Swords, it's all the bad shit has already happened. I think that the tendency would be to pull this card and for someone to be like, oh no, what's gonna happen? That's gonna be bad in the future. It's no, the bad shit has already happened, Leo. You've been through it, and this is just kind of the almost the acceptance of that, and just kind of the finality of whatever it is that has died and that wasn't working in your life. I honestly don't even necessarily know if there's definitely grief with this card. Sorry, whoops. But I think that the grief is just more an emotional catharsis, a release, rather than because I think there's a part of you that's kind of already above it, you know? Do you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I'm trying to think of an example. It's like if you were at a shitty office job and you hated it and like it was a miserable, like abusive situation, and then you finally got like fired or something, and then it's like you're like, thank God I don't have to go back to that hellhole ever again. It's over. It's done. It's finito. But then at the same time, you might be like, shit, like it's you might be like, oh my God, was it my like could I have done something differently? Am I missing out on like maybe there's a little bit of that, but the point is to and like maybe that's also part of like where this is coming from, right? Because it's like you've had this thing end and now you're like moving forward. I'm just getting kind of let's see what else. I guess I'm just trying to say that it sounds like frankly just a lot of change. A lot of beginnings and endings, and they're kind of maybe overlapping. Oh, cool, you got the Queen of Cups. And dude, so maybe like this is kind of just how you float because you're like you need to swim through this like fog kind of or not fog. Yeah, I mean I'm just saying that there was like it's perhaps I'm feeling something with work. It could be a love situation, but like generally that you've come to the end of a bad thing that was meant to end. And there might be a little bit of grief. There's definitely like insecurity, yours and others around you. But I think also it comes out of a sense of love and teamwork. And I guess it's kind of like also the Queen of Cups is you in love, right? So you're in love with all. I hope I'm making sense, Leo. I'm kind of jumping back and forth between all these different ideas that the cards are presenting, and like channeling divine messages is not like a science, okay? I'm I'm taking it in. I'm processing too as I'm telling you. That's my disclaimer. In any case, um 5 of Wands. I feel like yeah, you're leaving behind something that was meant to end. You might have a little bit of self-doubt about like your part in it, but you are the Queen of Cups. So like chill out. You got this. You're moving forward and like it doesn't really matter. Like this is all essentially past energy. And then also just think about all the good of the creativity that you've had with these people that you love. This energy can still be very successful, I think. So, but just accept that you're in this chapter now, Leo, of really like, dude, especially you're a Leo, like, you're probably stereotyped as an actor or actress. It's like, yes, but I love that about you, Leo. And I think that that actually makes you like that skill, that gift you have to project and like give us of yourself does always come from such an emotional, tapped in place, I think. And so, yeah. I mean, what is the moon without the sun? You are the sun. I'm thinking that a little bit too. Like, how I think that you give just so much more. You give the moon her reflection. So, that's emotions. I don't know if that made sense to you, but I hope it did because I'm just saying, I think you're, as a Leo, I mean, you are also a very powerful sign. And I think your kind of path is always about stepping into your power. 3 of Wands. So yeah, I feel like the 3 of Wands is just kind of an echo of this 8. Like you are on some new paths. New things are opening up, and I think to bring it back, that's these girls that you've been working with, right? Like they love you and they're wondering like are you going to take them with you on this new path? And then I think the answer is yes, you are, because you love them and that's like what you're here for. So I feel like if there's been any like tension or strife in this reading, I feel like it's all very manageable and all stuff that you can like hopefully just swim around or like kind of like if you were surfing, right? Like don't let all the waves crash over you. Like use your skills to get on those waves and just find like the openings and then just follow kind of the flow. I've never surfed, but you wouldn't know it the way I'm talking about surf. So, well, I don't know, Leo. Oh, that's kind of too many. But the moon did pop out for you. I'll give you the moon. Ha. Look at you, Leo. I think that, yes, I'm feeling very much this month is about understanding your relationships to other people and thinking about the ways you give to other people and how your light that you shine in the world is also reflecting their light. Like they're becoming brighter because of you being around them. You're giving them kind of an identity too. You're part of who they are and they're part of who you are. And I think that because you're going so deep, maybe with like your connections with people, and this is my interpretation of the moon card, to be honest, because some people keep talking about the moon card as being about like danger or like, but I'm like, I don't feel that way about the moon. I'm a Cancer, okay? I'm thinking about the moon as like your deep emotional connections with other people and kind of how you can be a Leo leader. Like I feel like for all your readings, like the default card for you is strength. You know, you are strength. You're always strength. So even though I didn't pull it, I think it's just present in your reading anyway because that's you. So all to say, I think yes, maybe leaving some things behind, and yes, maybe a little tension, but that's all because of good forward movement, and then you can honestly really just navigate this situation and kind of float above it or swim through it with grace by just understanding how your actions emotionally affect people and how they're emotionally affecting you, and just kind of really providing some love to those relationships, even if not in a romantic way, just kind of a like accepting other people as they are way, knowing what you need, knowing how you can give to them and love them more. Yeah, just like an assurance that everything is good because the core of it is this deep emotional connection. Those were some words that I said. I hope they made sense. Yeah, it's just what I got from the cards, you know? So, I hope you have a good June, Leo. I think basically just keep being your true emotional self. Like, that's your gift. Your gift is to give us your true emotional self. And when you keep doing that, like, all this good stuff is going to keep building momentum. I'll call the video that, building momentum.